Hey guys. So I said, let me do a live for you. I'm going to do a live for you. Hey guys. So some of you may be at work, right? Some of you may be on lunch break. Some of you guys may be home, right? But you know, I'm the Amazon e-commerce. That's my baby, right? So I just want to enlighten you guys a little bit. So for some of y'all who is not in the know, who don't know what's going on, you know, with the digital world or digital age, I'm going to turn some light bulbs on now, okay? Here's how the world is moving. The world is moving from people physically talking and touching to everything on our cell phone, okay? We are moving from people talking, touching, hugging, okay, to just literally doing business on our cell phone, okay? So what's happening? In the world of retail, if you don't have an online e-commerce store, you are going to fail. It's just as simple as that. If you do not, if you're a big giant, such as Kohl's or Kmart or any one of those, those companies, if you do not, okay, have an online store, guess what? Hey guys, right? Come on, let me know where you guys are coming in from. I'm here in New York, right? So it's cold in New York. It's snowy and all that stuff. But if you don't have an online store, guys, your physical store will go out of business. So a lot of mom and pop stores, the little small business stores, they are going out of business. Okay? The world doesn't need them anymore. You know, maybe in the 1930s, in the 1940s, in the 1950s, yes. But in the 2019s, you don't need a physical store anymore because your store is on your cell phone. So I'm just going to read a list, and I have posted it too. I'm reading a list of stores that are closing or downsizing in 2019. Now, we're in the third month of 2019, okay? And there are stores that are closing right now. So Kohl's is number one, okay? They're closing 4 stores. So when they close stores, what does that do? That gets rid of employees. Right? You don't even need employees no more. You have AI technology. You have robots to take over. Now companies, they get rid of employees. They don't have to pay sick time. They don't even have to pay vacation time. Or they hire people to work from home, where they don't even have to pay vacation and sick time anymore. See, the world is changing. You can do more with less. Right? Hey guys, right? You can do more with less. Instagram has 18 employees. And how many users? Right? Almost 1 billion users. Right? Kohl's is number one. Okay? They're closing 4 stores. This is in America. Okay? Target is number 2. They're closing 6 stores. So that means all those employees, they're either going to have to be transferred or laid off, or they're going to accept a package. Make sure you share this, guys, because there's people in your life or people you may know that need this information, okay? J. Crew is closing 6 stores, okay? It says many malls are dying off, which is a serious problem for these retail chains. The clothing retail that was once a go-to for everything hasn't made any formal announcement on their new closing. So this is J. Crew, right? Macy's. Right? It's closing 8 stores. Macy's already started closing stores last year. They're closing 8 more stores this year. So that means how many more employees will be unemployed? Okay. Lord & Taylor, they're closing 9 stores. Okay. Winn-Dixie, all you guys that's down south and love Winn-Dixie, 22 stores are closing. Now, why would a grocery store close? Why would a physical grocery store close? Again, e-commerce. You can buy your groceries online and cheaper, and it can come the same day or within 24 hours. Okay? Beauty brands. So all the Chinese people, right? They got online stores, right? You could buy your stuff right online. Okay? All these beauty stores and everybody love to go get their lace fronts and their wigs and bundles and shit. You can go right online and get it now, right? JCPenney is closing 27 stores in America. JCPenney's already started closing stores since 2017. They're closing more in 2019, right? Again, more employees will lose their jobs. Okay. Christopher and Banks, they're closing 40 stores. More employees will be done. Kmart is closing 48 more stores in America. More employees are done. Okay. Lowe's is closing 51 stores. Bye-bye, Lowe's. Victoria's Secret, the secret is Victoria is a man. They're closing 53 stores in America. You don't got to go to the store to buy a bra. You don't have to go to the store to buy panties anymore. You could buy all that on Amazon. And guess what? I got rid of Victoria's Secret and picked up the crayon case anyway from the black girl. So now I got rid of Victoria's Secret and I picked up the crayon case, which is a black girl. So I'm not even dealing with Victoria's Secret no more. And the only way and the only time I was going there was to get lip gloss. I think their lip gloss was like $5 for like $35. Right now, I can go to the black girl and support the black girl, and I don't even deal with Victoria's Secret. But again, all those employees in Victoria's Secret that work there are done. Right? Maternity, the destination maternity. First of all, these clothes are too expensive at this maternity store for women. Okay? Literally, it's too fucking expensive. Okay? They are too expensive. Okay? So you could go on Amazon. Okay? Or you go to Amazon.com, Walmart.com, and get you the same shit for $10. These stores are done. They're closing 67 stores. See, when these companies make these decisions, it's not just wake up today and then go on tomorrow. No, they have to do a lot of research and they have to call in people and then they make a decision. It probably took them a couple years to make this decision. Right? So while you're going to work, right, and while you're going to work for Kohl's and all the other stores that's closing, and you thinking you're secure in the bag, and you're thinking that your job is secure, you're wrong. Because the same company that you've been working for, right, is right now, okay, in meetings talking about how they can downsize and who they're getting rid of. Okay, the average person needs 3 incomes, guys. 1 income, 2 incomes are not enough. You need at least 3. For those that don't have at least 3, I can guarantee that you are living check to check. All right, companies do what's best for them, not what's best for the employees. They don't give a fuck about employees. Same thing for the post office. The post office is about to be done. So all you postal workers, y'all think y'all secure in the bag because y'all been there 50 years? Oh, yeah? Watch. Y'all buildings finna start closing. They about to start giving severance packages. Hey, I'm just the messenger. Next. Sears closing 72 stores. Sears filed bankruptcy, so they closing all they shit. Charlotte Russe, 94 stores. Bye-bye. Okay? Bike stores closing. They're closing 100 stores in America. The Children's Place. Now, I used to love the Children's Place when my kids were small. I don't even have no use for the Children's Place anymore, but they're closing over 100 stores. The Children's Place. You could go online. You go to Amazon right now and buy everything you need for your kids. From baby formula, baby diapers, clothes, bibs, bottles. Amazon.com, everything. And cheaper. And it gets shipped to your house in 1 or 2 days. Okay. Starbucks. Starbucks is closing 150 stores. You know, now here's the thing. Here's the thing about Starbucks. Okay. Here's the thing about Starbucks. Starbucks is not really necessary. It's not, all right? It's really not necessary. And Starbucks caters to who? Who does Starbucks cater to? You know, for some of you guys who drink Starbucks. Who does Starbucks cater to? Here, the crayon case. Black girl. I support black businesses. Anyway. Starbucks caters to the working class. When you're on your way to your retail job, you stop at Starbucks. And where is Starbucks positioned? In these malls, right? Around these malls. Where did you go? Yeah, what I called you. So Starbucks is positioned around these malls, right? And around these retail shops, right? So if people, and they closing, no need for Starbucks, right? Again, more employees are done. They closing over, what it says, 200 stores? No, 150 stores. Things remembered. Now, this is a good store because you can go get customizable things, right? But guess what? They closing 200 stores in America, so ain't nobody going to remember their asses. Bye-bye, things remembered. And you guys can do all your research. You ain't got to listen to me or nothing. Do your research. Gap. I don't even like the Gap because I think they got cheap clothes anyway. 230 stores. Bye-bye. So that means out of those 230 stores, if they got 30 employees, you do the math. That's thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs being lost. Okay? Some more fast foods, another clothing store, Gymboree. 900 Gymboree stores are closing. Again, why? It's a baby store. You can go on Amazon, purchase everything you need for your baby with the click of a button. Okay. And Payless. Payless is done. Forget Payless. I used to love it when my daughter used to go to dance. I used to get her dance stuff, but I don't even shop at Payless, so I don't even give a damn. Right? So here's the thing, guys. How many income streams do you actually have? Right? Because if you're those people that think that your job is secure, see, once Toys R Us went, that was it. It was just going to be a matter of time when everybody else was going to be done too. You cannot compete, guys. See, the world is changing and the world is ever evolving, right? And if you don't stay ahead or you don't stay abreast, then guess what? You're going to be living check to check, broke, right? Destitute, don't know where to go, ain't got no pension, ain't got no 401k, and you're going to have to work somewhere until you die. How do I know all of this stuff? I have students ages 18 to 75 years old. 75 years old. You cannot retire because you don't have enough money because you dependent on one source your whole freaking life. I have 55-year-old people. They cannot retire because they only have one source and it's not enough. You need at least 3 incomes, folks. You need at least 3 incomes. The one is not enough. Don't worry about your tax money because that shit come and go like fucking water. Don't worry about that. Okay? 3 incomes minimum. So for those of you that's skeptical and scared to invest in yourself, okay, just wait until your job lays you off. Wait until your job downsizes. Wait until your job sends you a pink slip. Then do something. I'm just a messenger. See, I have a school online called Financially Lit Academy, right? I have 500 students, right? Everyone in my school can learn something new. I'm the type of person who I stay abreast of everything. I stay abreast of money, what's going on, technology. I stay abreast so that I can keep going and keep winning. Those that don't, they just watch everybody else win, right? See, the world is changing, guys. And those of you that are reluctant to changing, you're going to have to depend on your kids. You're going to have to end up depending on the government assistance. You're going to have to depend on the food banks, okay? And you're going to have to end up depending on canned goods. So if you don't wake up now, then when do you wake up? If you don't add a second and third income stream, then who will? See, this is deep and this is serious, guys. The world is changing, even for college, right? You can take classes online. You don't have to go to a physical building anymore. Everything's online. I'm talking to you guys in the comfort of my home online, and you guys are watching me, right? In the 1930s and 1940s, this wasn't possible. You had to send telegrams and shit to communicate, right? Now, you can sit from the comfort of your home and get rich. You can sit from the comfort of your home and make a lot of money, right? But only those that get the information are the ones who stay ahead. And you help your family stay ahead, right? Only those who get the information, the right information, okay? Those are the ones that stay ahead and stay abreast, and you help your family stay ahead, and you help your family stay abreast of what's going on. So while you at the job, you hate your job, but you also skeptical about moving and adding a second and third income stream, just wait for the pink slip. Hey, don't say I told you so. Don't inbox me and say, oh, Tanisha, my job laid me off. Oh, well, too bad for you. You should have added a second and third income when I told you to. All right. See, the average person on Amazon, and what the lovely thing about Amazon is, guys, is that Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. This ain't rocket science. Why is he the richest man in the world? Because he's staying abreast. He's dominating. They done took over Whole Foods. You can shop your grocery shopping online, and they will ship it to you in the same day or in 24 hours. Jeff Bezos is allowing the average person, as long as you're 18 years or over, to partner up with him and sell on his platform. Simple as that. You would be a fool to know that Amazon is taking over and all of these stores are closing because of Amazon, and all of these stores been out longer than Amazon, and Amazon is literally putting a lock on them. You would be a fool not to want to partner up with the richest man in the world. The average person on Amazon that is actively selling on Amazon makes $100,000. The average person that is selling on Amazon, I mean actively selling on Amazon, is making $100,000. You can sit home and make six figures. Most people go to their jobs 20, 40, 60, 80 hours a week and don't even make 30 grand a year. I'm telling you, I'm going to make sure my family bag is secured. That's what I'm making sure. I don't know what nobody else is doing, but this world is changing. Soon, we ain't even going to have cell phones. Believe it or not. Soon, it's going to be chips and shit. It's going to be all the watch phones, or it's going to be those big-ass pads. It ain't going to be no regular cell phone no more. Like, this is a cell phone, or this is a cell phone. Right? There ain't going to be no more of that, guys. You have to stay abreast. You got to stay woke. Stop thinking that your job is everything. Stop thinking that your job is going to get you the freedom. Stop thinking that your job is going to get you everything you want. It's not. If you don't have 3 incomes, you are struggling. You are living check to check. And guess what? You can't get ahead living check to check. You can't invest living check to check. And some of you already got your tax money. And guess what? This shit is already gone. Because you're broke-minded here, so it doesn't matter how much money you have. Right? When you broke-minded here, right? See, broke is just a state of mind. So when you broke-minded here, right? You can have $1 million and it'd be gone tomorrow. You can have 50 grand, it'd be gone tomorrow. You got 5 grand, it'd be gone tomorrow. Why? Because your default settings for money is 30 grand a year, $1,000 a month. So you only know how to handle $1,000 a month or 30 grand a year. So you can't expand until you get the right knowledge and education so that you can expand this. So those that invest to get the knowledge, to stay abreast, are the ones, okay, are the ones, guys, who stay ahead. All right? I made $7 grand in the last 4 days because of Amazon. Hey, guys. I remember when I had a job. I was making 35 grand a year, and I was only bringing home 20 grand a year. So that was about $1,500 a month. My rent was $800. Then I had to pay car insurance. Then I had to take care of my daughter. Then we had to eat. So every time I got paid, I didn't have no money. I couldn't think, how the fuck did that shit work? How do people do that for 20 years, 30 years? How do people stay broke their whole life? I couldn't wrap my mind around it. All right? So thank God my cousin, shout out to Samantha, for introducing me to business and saying, you know what, you need to add another income stream to your life, because one will kill you. One income will kill you. Think about it for yourself, guys. If you live check to check, think about your mother. Does she live check to check? Or if she's still living, did she live check to check? Think about your grandmother, your aunts, your cousins, and your sisters. Are they living check to check? If they are, then you have a curse on your family. Your family's cursed with poverty. Because you could be making 6 figures on your job. You could be even making 7 figures on your job and still be living check to check. It's a mindset, right? It's a mindset. Think about it. Do you live check to check? Do your mom live check to check? Do your dad live check to check? Do your grandparents live check to check? Guess what? And if everybody in your family is living check to check, guess what? That is a generational curse. That is generational poverty. Who is going to be the one, or who is going to have the heart and the intellect to break the chains? See, I had the heart, right, and the intellectual thinking, because I paid for mentors over the years. I paid for courses and classes over the years so they can teach me what I need to know. You don't supposed to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4 jobs, and 6 jobs. That's for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 people. Right? But again, school didn't teach us nothing about loving ourselves, about being happy, about being healthy, or even being wealthy. School just said, listen to the teacher. And the teacher was broke too. The teacher was destitute too. The teacher was divorced 5 times too. The teacher was unhappy. And the teacher didn't love herself, so she couldn't love her kids, her students. So who are you listening to, guys? Who are you listening to? See, I work from home. So that means I make money from home. All right, so I don't have to do an alarm clock. I don't have to rush to work. I don't have to listen to a boss. I don't have to listen, to stinking ass breath coworkers. I don't got to go and put a funky, fake smile on my face every day. I don't got to go and kiss nobody ass. Hey, I can't do that. I'm not interested in that shit. I did that, right? When I first came out of college. That's for the birds. I can't do that shit no more. Right? That's why I have a mission to empower people so they can open up their mind, turn the fucking light bulbs on so that you can add extra incomes to your household. But not just adding extra income, because like I said, many people, they can make 100 grand and still be check to check. They can make 7 figures and still be check to check. You have to change the broke mindset. If you do not change your broke mindset, your kids will be living check to check, and then your grandkids will live in check to check, and nobody breaks the generational poverty. Nobody breaks the generational curse. See, black people feel that Section 8 welfare, food stamps, daycare, or the vouchers for daycare is reparations. It is not. It is a way to keep you in the box, in the bubble. The government allows you to stay on Section 8, welfare, and all that other bullshit for 20 years. Now that you're on it for 20 years, all you do is teach your kids how to do the same thing. How to get on Section 8, how to get on welfare, how to get vouchers. And now all of y'all are trapped in the system. Now all of y'all are trapped in the fucking system. I'm not trapped. I ain't on welfare. My kids ain't going to be on welfare. My mom wasn't on welfare. No. No. Nah, baby. Now, I agree with welfare if you are like a single mom and you're kind of struggling a little bit and you need a little help, then yeah, go get you some food stamps. Go get you some housing. Temporarily, though. Not 20 years. Not 40 years. What? So that means you don't want no more than just a Section 8 apartment? That means you don't want a house? That means you ain't trying to get rich? You ain't trying to build wealth? You just want your food stamps and you have more kids to get more food stamps? I'm confused about this whole thing. See, the government doesn't give a fuck if you're on the system for a long time, because the longer you're on the system is the longer you stay on the system. So the government don't give a fuck. Don't think the government cares about us. The government does not care about their American people. They do not give a fuck. And Trump basically tells us that every day. He does not give a fuck. His lawyer put him on blast and told us he does not give a fuck about us. All right, so you still believe in America? You still think America's great? You still think America's the greatest? You still think America care about they folks? No. You can stay on welfare. You can stay on Section 8. Hey, Octavia, you can stay on welfare. You can stay right on Section 8, baby. Guess what? You're going to stay right in that rat trap. You're going to stay right in that rat trap. You're going to stay right in that rat trap with the rest of the rats that's on Section 8. The rest of the rats that's on welfare. The rest of the rats that's on food stamps. Like I said, it's nothing wrong. So the government shut down should have taught people a lot. Yes, Angela, you're so right, baby. It should have taught people a whole lot. But guess what? People are so asleep. People are in deep sleeps. Now think about this. When you're in a deep sleep, it's hard for you to wake up, right? Unless somebody really come and shake the shit out of you, then you'll wake up, right? See, the government being shut down for 3 weeks wasn't enough for people to wake up. May sound crazy, but people are in a deep sleep. American people are in a deep sleep because we believe that the government is going to be there for us. How many people have 401ks, IRAs, pensions, and cannot make ends meet? How many people got 401ks, pensions, IRAs, and they still can't make ends meet? I go to the grocery store at least 3-4 times a week. The old man is in there. He can't even see. But who else is going to hire him besides a supermarket? Who's going to hire an 85-year-old man, right? Go to Walmart. Lady damn near 90 years old, finna fall over. Poor thing. She got to work because her income cannot meet her basic needs, right? See, I don't want to get to that point, guys. I'm only 35 years old. I don't want to get to that point. I don't want to be 55 at Walmart or at the supermarket because I can't make ends meet because I depended on the government who don't even give a fuck about me. All right, so we got to wake up, guys. All right, see, I'm passionate about waking people up. Now, the ones that want to stay asleep, stay asleep. Then I can't help you because you ain't interested in waking up, right? It's going to take something drastic, maybe for you to be homeless or something, for you to wake up. But I'm only interested in helping the people that really want to wake up, and they just need some guidance waking up. My business generated over $2 million in the last 5 years working from home. I have a school online. I have over 500 students. I live my life and do what the fuck I want to do. Who want to know how to do it? That's it. That's it. Right? It's not rocket science. I can teach you how to make money your first 30 days. Right? I'm doing it over and over and over and over and over. Perfect strangers pay me so I can tell them what to do. Okay? Perfect strangers, guys, come to me and say, Tanisha, tell me what to do. Because I am sick of my job. I am sick of these 2 jobs. I am sick of my boss. I'm sick of my bank account being on $5. Show me the way, Tanisha. Yes, I'm tooting my own horn because guess what? I'm the only person that's going to toot my own horn, right? I'm the only person that's going to brag about me, right? Right? Because I know what I'm doing. I've been able to accomplish some shit, right? And help others in the process. So it's not just me being successful. I've helped a ton of people become successful. I help a ton of people break the chains of poverty in their home, in their house, in their generation. All right. So yes, that's something to brag about. Not a Gucci belt. Fuck Gucci, right? Not a Chanel bag. There ain't nothing to brag about. Not my new lace front and my new nails. Nothing. There ain't shit to brag about. Right? Something to brag about is that you change lives because you decided to change your life first. Right? So stop sleeping, guys. I am telling you, this world is changing. These kids that's growing up now, these babies that's 5 years old, they're not even going to look for a job when they 18, 19, 21 years old. They not. Because everything is going to be on a cell phone. You'll be able to work on your cell phone. Right? You'll be able to work right from your cell phone. Right? The baby, how old was the baby? 2 years old or 7 years old? Made like $2 million on YouTube last year just reviewing toys? You think his family thinking about sending him to college? No, they're not. They're like, well, shit, if we can crank this shit up. People making money, guys, online. Your baby can make money online. Both of my daughters make money. My kids. All right, so I've officially broken the cycle. How many of you are breaking the cycle? How many of you are breaking the generational curse? You got to have heart. You got to have the intellect. All right, you got to be intellectual. All right, you can't be about drama and negativity. You got to be intellectually, guys, inclined with the world. You know, I talk to Siri. Do you know Siri, you can have a conversation with a damn robot? You can have a conversation with a robot. You can ask a robot for information and this robot will give you the information. Again, the world is changing from people talking and touching and feeling to this damn device. This device is evil and it's a blessing all in the same space. A phone is the devil and it's a blessing all in the same space, guys. Right? But you got to say, which way am I going to use it? 98% of people that use social media, they use it for the negativity. They use it for the drama. I use social media to get rich. Period. Period. No other reason. No other reason. Right? So, and I teach people how to do the same thing. I teach people how to get organic followers, not buy followers. I teach people how to make money from their own brand and their own brain cells. Right? I teach people how to position themselves in this digital age. So if you haven't watched my Amazon webinar on how to position yourself to get $1.67 million or to be a part of the $1.67 million per second, then guess what? You need to watch the webinar. Invest an hour in yourself. Invest. Don't go to lunch today or tomorrow. Don't go to lunch. Don't worry about eating. You need to feed your fucking brain. Fuck feeding your stomach. Some of y'all overweight any fucking way. Feed your brain. Okay? Stop feeding your face and start feeding your brain so that you can grow and go somewhere. Right? Jeff Bezos, guys, is allowing us to partner up with him. The richest man in the world is allowing us to partner up with him. And you don't, or you're not on board with that, you got to ask yourself why. Why, when the richest man in the world is allowing me, I don't need a high school diploma, I don't need a GED, I don't need a PhD, I just got to be 18 years and over with a valid ID and a bank account. The richest man in the world is allowing us to partner with him. And guess what? The richest man in the world, he also can stop us from partnering up with him. But guess what? I'm already positioned, so I'm not even worried about that. I'm already positioned, so I'm not even worried about that, right? Those of you that are not positioned, right, need to get yourself in position. Now, some skeptics may say, oh, well, isn't Amazon saturated? No, I just listed a whole list of stores that are closing this year. So what does that mean? More people will come online to now shop. All right? So what does that mean for you? You only need 0.01% of 1.67 million a second. 0.01% of 1.67 million a second, guys, is 10 grand a month. You only need 0.01. You don't need 10%. You don't even need 5%. You don't even need 2%. 0.01. That's 10 grand a month. I've did it over and over. I've helped people do it over and over. And I'm going to help more people do it over and over. See, Amazon is a wealth building tool. It is valued in the trillions. Is your job valued in the trillions? Is your company valued in the trillions? No, it's not. But Amazon is valued in the trillions. All right? So you need, hey guys, hi, how are you? So you need to get positioned. Like I said, Victoria's Secret done. It's a man any damn way. I used to buy the lipstick from them. Fuck them. Now I'm with Crayon Case. I'm buying from her. And I'm going to her website. She don't have a physical store. She has a store online and she makes $1 million in 90 minutes. So if that don't tell you guys to wake up and say, I need my own damn e-commerce store, I don't know what is going to wake you up. Like I said, I'm only looking to help those who want to be woke. Those who want to wake up. Those who want light bulbs to turn on. Those who want to understand how to make their own money. Unfortunately, 70% of people are asleep, will stay asleep, will fall into a deeper sleep, and they will never go and make their own money. It's only a small amount of people, guys, that will get wealthy and get rich. Everybody else is crabs in the barrel. So you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision. Make sure you go to my website, okay? My bio link is createmyown.economy.com. I'm going to go to the website now for you guys so you can see. Create My Own Economy. So when you click on it, You will see my cute face, and you will see this right here, okay? This is the website. Create my own. It's in my bio link. CreateMyOwnEconomy.com. Take some time to invest in yourself, and I mean investing time in yourself today or tomorrow to watch the webinar, understand how you can position yourself so that you can break this poverty cycle, so you can break this generational curse. Like I said, if you live check to check, grandma living check to check, your mother lived check to check, your sisters is living check to check, you are in a generational curse. So are you going to break it or not? I made a decision 5 years ago that I was going to break that curse. And I'm going to do it until the day that I die. Simple as that. So go watch the webinar, guys. Make sure you watch it. Share this with your friends. Share it with your friends. There's plenty of your friends that's living check to check. Too many people got their tax money and it's going like that. How the fuck you get $5,000 and it's going in 2 days? I made $7,000, okay, in the last 3 days, 4 days, right? Simply because I'm positioned myself to work from home. Right? I'm not on a wish and a prayer anymore, guys. I don't have anxiety anymore. I don't have to worry about a boss anymore. Those days are done. Those broke days are done. Those broke thoughts are done. And that's what you should say to yourself. It is March 2019, 3 months into the year. How many of you invested in yourself? How many of you read a book? How many of you bought a course? How many of you took a plane ride somewhere? 98% of people will say they did nothing in the last 3 months. So you create your own story. It's now or never. Period. So go to my bio link, guys. See you guys at the top, because the bottom is just too fucking crowded.